What we love is more. It's caring. It's attachment. It's intimacy. Intimacy is not to be confused with skintimacy. You know, the physical. Yes, the physical. You can see the actions that Scott is giving us over here. That kind of physical aspect of love. That is part of love. But love is intimate. It's caring. It's an attachment. As you guys might realize, love is not just romantic, like Hollywood likes to portray it. There are different kinds of love. There's a companionate, like that friend kind of love.
Like romance.
Like romance.
Yeah.
And then there's the passionate kind of love. Which refers to your romance. The Greeks have, 6 kind of loves that they give us. The eros, which is kind of the love of beauty. You got ludus, the playful love. Storge, companionate. Mania, obsessive. I know a little bit something about those obsessives. Pragma, the realistic love. And then you have agape, altruistic. And what altruistic means, sorry, I might not be able to understand. Altruistic, altruistic. It's caring above others more than you care about yourself. That unconditional.
Yes. As in God is love, unconditional.
There you go. So, I mean, what do you think about love? Do you think it can be described in just the words that we've given it, or is it more than that?
Well, I think that it's more than what words can describe, especially since we just said God is love, and obviously we can't put God in a box and describe him. So if we can't describe him and he is love, then I don't think words are just going to do it for a definition of love, which is why what I read only gives characteristics of what love is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think you're right. Love is something that it's a feeling, It's a very strong emotion that you can't really describe it in like words, because we don't really have the words that encompass what love is.
Yeah.
But love is an emotion. It's also the state of mind. But I mean, when you experience love, as the question asks, can you just tell? Yeah, you can tell what love is. But love, remember, is a kind emotion. Because some people, I'll give you an extreme example. Somebody might be in an abusive relationship where, their parents abuse them at home, and I mean, they beat them unconscious every day. And then they get into another relationship where the person only hits them every once in a while. And they'll go, well, this guy really loves me. He doesn't beat me unconscious every day. No!
No.
No! Love is kind.
Exactly. If he really loved you, he wouldn't put his hands on you.
Because a real man never talks with his hands.
Exactly.
Let Michael Jackson give you what he thinks about love. I have the CD, but unfortunately, are you serious? Huh?
No, I said Ryan Leslie.
Hey, don't be silly. Excuse me, people, while I pull up the song here. I'll find it.
Ooh, in sync.
I have the CD somewhere.
He's got it.
But we gotta skip to the chorus. I'll skip to the chorus for you. Okay, now listen to Michael. I wish I could let you hear what Slash is about to do to the guitar, but I hope y'all heard that.
Yeah, man.
Love is a feeling.
Some doctors would say it is also a chemical reaction in your brain when you're aroused in some nature. I mean, not sexual arousal.
Yeah.
Just feel close to somebody.
I feel like that's almost kind of a cop-out. It takes the responsibility from the person. Like, it just happens or it doesn't happen. No, exactly. You make a conscious decision to love.
Yeah. Especially when you've been hurt.
There's a right and a wrong way to love somebody.
Yes, there is.
There's a good and a bad way. Let me just... I'm sorry, I'm full of tracks today. This video might end up being like 20 minutes. But this is the last one, I promise you. We'll close with this. Sweat. I'll let you hear the falsetto, and I'm gonna skip to where the part of the song that I like. All right. And here it goes. This is good and a bad way.
Wow. People getting down. Oh wow.
Woohoo! I'm sorry. I'm getting a little too
Wow.
happy over here, so I think we're gonna close it.
Hold on. I got a question.
Okay.
Have you ever been in love before?
Oh.
What's it like? What's it like for
I mean,
the audience out here? How do you know you're in love? Like, how did you get in love?
Here's what I'm gonna do for y'all. This video is getting a little long, and I know people like to complain, so we're gonna hit you with a part 2 immediately following. And here we go.